What is going on? Welcome to Impact Poker. I'm your boy Joe. I am here to make a positive impact on your gameplay so that you can negatively impact your opponent's bankroll. I made this channel just to give out information that I wish that I had when I was starting up in poker and information as I come along it because let's be honest, we're all kind of in this poker journey together. We're against each other, but we're also in this together. So I just I'm just getting started, man. Kind of like a lot of other people, not in poker. I've been at this for quite a while now. Um, I'm still in my 20s, but this game has made my hairline recede, so I look like I'm in my 30s. It's tough times out here. But today I am here to talk about modern poker theory and how to get into it. Here on the channel, I don't really do much editing or anything like that. We're still in the beginning stages of growing the channel. Once I get larger on YouTube, I will start to do edits and stuff like that to clean up the content. But right now, just information, pure information. And I think that's the best way to learn the game anyway. It may not be the best content, but hopefully it can help you out. But before we really dive into things, how about you help me out and hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe because you can really help me out pushing the content with a like and boost the channel up with a subscribe because man, the faster I get a decent amount of subscribers, the faster I will be able to make better content for y'all. So just go ahead and do those two things. And without further ado, let's get into it. Modern poker theory. What is poker theory? Poker theory is just the creation and implementation of balanced, mathematically sound poker strategies. Why do we want to be balanced? Well, if you get to a spot where you have absolutely no bluffs in your range, a good player is not going to pay off your value bets, which will be all of the hands that you are betting in a situation, and vice versa. If you never have a value hand in a certain situation and a good player picks up on that, they are just going to re-raise you or call you down. You have to be balanced in today's game. This is 2025. The game has evolved very far. So you need to be balanced. I know that you likely, if you are um, in the poker scene as far as content goes, you hear about balance play a lot of times. It's kind of cliche at this point already, but it really is true. And mathematically sound, it goes far beyond pot odds. Um, we have these lovely things now in this God's year of 2025 called solvers. The game of No Limit Texas Hold'em is not solved. Pot Limit Omaha is not solved. They are not fully solved games, but we have much better information, which means we're no longer going on anecdotal evidence alone. We have solid mathematical data to back up what certain plays can do for us and our game. So that's really not where I would suggest starting. I do not suggest starting out with solvers. We have a great foundation of information laid out for us throughout the past 10 years, mostly on YouTube. Free information, by the way. We have, the guy who really boosted up my game when I started trying to improve, he is very controversial. A lot of people love him, a lot of people hate him. Doug Polk. Please don't turn the video off. I know a lot of y'all just want to go ahead and turn the video off. If you push his personality aside, he gives just a solid base level amount of information that can really help you grow your game, balance out situations, helps you think about the game in a different way, in a more complex way. I suggest going to his poker channel. Go to the Upswing Poker channel. They have a great podcast that can help teach you different spots. It's really a great way to get free information. Next, I would then, once you get that done, I would suggest going and starting to look at solvers. There are so many different ways to use poker solvers. It's hard to break down what you can even do on there, but it helps you break down spots. Like I said, yes, we have pre-flop charts and all that's great. This is the next step past pre-flop charts. It will tell you, oh, you have king 10 offsuit and you opened in the hijack and the big blind called at 40 big blinds deep, and they check it to you on queen 4 deuce rainbow. It tells you exactly what you're supposed to do with your entire range. And that is another key thing. Ranges. We no longer look at the game as playing a man, and we no longer look at the game as playing your hand. We play our ranges. We play all of the hands that we have in a certain spot. We play our range, not our hand. So solvers help us create ranges, break down ranges, and then we begin to exploit our opponents based on their weaknesses. If they are opening too wide in an area, we get to raise them more often. If they are c-betting too little, we get to exploit that. If they are betting too much in certain areas on certain board textures, we get to exploit that. It's just a great way of learning how to exploit your opponents and stay balanced. So that's the very basics. That's what I suggest you start with, is start with the free information that's out there, then go to PO Solver. Personally, I use GTO Wizard as the solver that I like to go with. I like their software. I have the standard monthly plan, and it works well for me. It really does. You can try it out for free. You get like 10 free hands a day or something like that. Just to try it out, and then you can either do a annual plan or a monthly plan. This is not an ad. I'm just telling you what works best for me and what has worked best for me and has given me pretty solid results. Personally, I'm a tournament player. They have a cash game section, tournament section, sit and go, heads up. They have all that fun stuff on there. So go check them out. Go check out Doug Polk. Go check out Matt Berkey at Solve for Why. He has a different approach to things that I think can be very helpful. And check out guys like Joe Ingram, just for poker content. You want to grab information from all different areas that you can. It's very useful. Shout out to Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender, because he said that if you get your information from one source, it becomes rigid and stale, and that is certainly true in the poker realm as well. We want to be balanced in our where we get our information from as well. So I hope this has helped you out and given you some insight into how to start your uh, game theory journey. And I will see you next time. Whoever, whenever I post more long form content, which I think this will only be my second long form video. I really stick to the shorts. Hopefully, at 100 subscribers, I'll do something special for long form content, but who knows. Anyway, I will catch y'all later. Peace.